I want to approach my speech a little differently by sharing my spiritual journey through Christian yoga, in hopes to not only persuade the Christian community that it is possible to grow in faith through yoga instead of seeing it as strictly an Eastern religious practice, but also to persuade other people of any faith that yoga can make a difference in their life. The practice of Christian yoga can be beneficial to the Christian life. Traditional yoga in Eastern religions is commonly known for encouraging participants to become one with God or to seek a higher placement spiritually. However, Christianized yoga advocates a practice that uses most of the same concepts of traditional yoga, but allows a person to become closer to God rather than become God himself. This Christ-honoring experience not only gains the same benefits of traditional yoga, but allows the opportunity to dive deeper into building a stronger relationship with God while discovering more about one's body and health. The same approach can be applied to anyone of any belief. This is just my personal belief and perspective on the benefit of yoga in my life. Even an atheist could approach yoga and know that the practice is good for their body, mind, and spirit, and can be seen in a different perspective than that of a Christian or a Buddhist or etc. Intention is the most important aspect of yoga. Before starting a yoga routine, it is important to set your intention of what you want to come from it. As a Christian, I can set my intention on healing or patience or strength and use specific Bible verses that correlate to my purpose of my exercise. This can be compared to some who use mantras as manifestations or finding peace within. A quote from Tracy Greenwood says, "Physical fitness, if done with the right intentions, can form a spiritual discipline that will reflect the love of God." Practicing yoga with spiritual intention also requires to learn spiritual discipline. This approaches the importance of meditation and how to use it to cultivate a better life. In a Christian perspective, I would discipline myself in reading the Bible, acts of worship through praise and appreciation through prayer, and then reflecting on my life and how I want my future to be. Meditation is important for everyone. I consider myself to be a very open-minded person and have always considered meditation and prayer and manifestation to be in the same ball field, but an old-timer Baptist might not agree with that statement. But meditation is shown in all forms of faith as an important part of realizing truth and curating peace within. Meditation can be done through reading specific passages, focusing on certain goals, etc. Awareness, I feel, is something most of humanity does not have. That can be found with the power of yoga. Many face reality and spirituality when they practice yoga, which leads into being aware of the truth. As humans, we dumb ourselves down to think that we are here to grow, to live a 9-to-5 life, thrive off money, and then grow old and die. When life is looked at through a spiritual lens, the universe will open your eyes to a new awareness. There are many mixed opinions on this subject of using yoga as anything other than the Eastern religious perspective. Most poses in yoga are originated to be a certain form of worship to a god. Many Christians say that makes the practice very dangerous, but if the practice is being done for health or for growth, then there is no need to worry when the intention is already set. Many will say, well, you can't slap a cross on everything. But that isn't my purpose in explaining this. This is a personal experience for anyone wanting to grow in their beliefs and spiritual journeys. In reality, you can slap a cross or a Buddha on anything, and somebody is going to get defensive, but it isn't about what others think it is. It's about your spiritual journey and focus in life. Whatever it might be that you believe in, when it is all said and done, we have more purpose than to just exist. There is a reason for our existence, and to become aware and to take care of our body, mind, and spirit, that should be a priority. My wish is that yoga practice would become more of a thing so that the world could find some peace within itself, because I know that through my yoga experience, I have grown and developed into being able to take care of my body, mind, and spirit. It is important to find a means of healing that can benefit in more ways than one, especially when living in a world full of hate and heartbreak.